What's going on, guys? We are live with some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And this game was requested by Dingo, and I thought it was appropriate since Regis Philbin, the original host of this game show on TV, passed away a couple days ago, so rest in peace, Mr. Philbin. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna play today, and I thought it was a bit weird that Dingo requested this before he died. Must be some sort of Nostradamus. Spooky. But yeah, this game never came out in the US. It is a PAL game, PAL only, and unfortunately this game doesn't actually have Regis in it. This has a British host, I guess whoever hosted the show in the UK.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, so this guy here, I forget his name, it said it somewhere, but
okay,
we're gonna do one player.
Can I have your name, please?
What do you mean by lag? How could you notice lag?
Please enter.
I'm not losing any frames. Looks fine to me. The audio is choppy? I don't know, I can try restarting the stream. I mean, it looks okay on my end. But I'll restart it just in case. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I don't know if it's any better now. I mean, again, I didn't really see any problem on my side. Even my preview on YouTube looked fine. Of course, I couldn't hear it, so maybe the audio was a problem. But hopefully it's okay now. OBS can be weird sometimes. But anyway, I don't know if you guys could actually hear me before, but we're playing some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire as a bit of a tribute to Regis Philbin, who passed away a couple days ago, the original host of the show, at least in the US anyway. They had a different host over in the UK who is actually in this game. Forget his name. But yeah, this is as close as I can get to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin, although I could play Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire, which has a parody of him. The host of that is called Egregious, which is a parody of Regis. But anyway.
Okay.
We're just gonna say this is
Right,
British
you need
Regis.
instructions as to how to play.
No, I don't need instructions.
If you don't need instructions,
I'm good to
let's
go.
play.
For some weird reason, the volume on this
Good
game
luck.
is
Now, I hope you're ready for
extremely
your
low.
first
I had to
question.
crank
It's worth
everything up to max.
£100.
Don't know why. One thing I don't care for about this game is they don't read the questions. Ironically, the parody of this game, Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire, actually has the host read the questions.
Alright, take your time. You've still got all three lifelines. You've
I
still
mean,
got
he's here.
50-50,
He's
phone a
there.
friend, and ask the audience.
He just kind of says stuff in the background. He doesn't actually read the questions, though, which is kind of disappointing. Anyway, which soft, low, vibrating sound is uttered by a contented cat? Okay, purr.
Are you
Sounds
happy
good to
with
me.
your answer?
Cluck.
Well done, nice and easy. You've got £100.
I might not do so well at this. It's been a while
Here's
since I
question
played
two.
this game,
It's worth £200.
but if I remember right, there were a lot of British pop culture questions, which I had no idea about, so maybe some of you can help me out.
Alright, take your
if you're
time. You've
British.
still got all three lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend,
Yes,
and ask the
thank
audience.
you, British Regis. Which of these is a fish? Orange cod, lemon sole, lime halibut, or grapefruit haddock? I would guess orange cod? I don't know. This is supposed to be an easy question? Grapefruit, it can't be grapefruit haddock. Lime halibut, lemon sole. Is it orange cod? Is that what you're saying, Shu? At least there's no time limit in this. There is a time limit in Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire. But I can take my time in this one. It's gotta be orange cod. Everything else sounds ridiculous. Alright, I'm going with orange cod.
Are you happy with your
Yes,
answer?
final answer.
I'm very sorry, it's an early exit for you.
jeez.
It's the wrong answer.
Lemon sole, I've
The
never
answer
heard
is
of that.
B.
These questions are supposed to be easy.
Well, I am sorry. It's very, very
Yeah,
rare
yeah,
that
yeah,
anyone
I'm
leaves
sure you're
empty-handed,
sorry.
But that's what you've achieved.
Let's try that again. Another thing I didn't like about this
Right,
game
here we go. You're
when I played
15
it
questions
before
away from £1
was there were a
million.
lot of load
Are you
times.
ready to play? Have a look at this for £100.
but I am playing from a hard drive, so that should remedy that situation. Which of these is a famous fashion designer? Calvin Klein? Calvin Klein, there we go.
It's good. You got £100.
Thank you, sir. Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way.
Take a look
I
at this
didn't
for
say hello earlier.
£200.
Master Chief, Shu, Patrick, Corey, and Snowy. Which of these is a book of the Bible? Digits, integers, figures, numbers.
All right, take your time.
Numbers.
You're saying D. Okay. You happy to go orange?
I am happy to go orange.
It's good for £200.
Let me know how the volume of the game is. Again, I had to crank everything up to
Right, so
max
far, so
volume
good. Take a look at this.
because it was
for
really
£300.
low at default. What's the name of the plant used in brewing beer? Jump, hop.
All right, take your
It's gotta be
time. You've
hop.
still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50. You think
Hops
it's
and barley.
B. Are you happy with that answer? You've got
It's okay.
£300.
Good to know, Shu.
Right, you're 12 questions away from $1 million. Now, this one is worth £500. Take your time. Have a look at it.
In Japan, what would you do with tofu? Listen to it, sleep on it, eat it, or wear it.
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3
I'm gonna
lifelines.
go with
You've
wear
still
it.
got 50-50, phone a friend,
No, eat
and
it.
ask. Okay,
Eat
you're
it,
going
I know
for
that
C.
one.
Are you happy?
Because I am
You're right.
smart.
You've got £500.
I am the big brains.
You've still got all 3 lifelines left. 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. Okay, have a look. You're
going
just
right for
one
the million
question
this time.
away from your first milestone. It's for a guaranteed £1,000. Here it comes.
Which of these would deal in buying and selling property and land? Pharmacist, florist,
Just be aware, this is
confectioner,
the
or
last
estate
point.
agent?
You could go away with absolutely.
Well, in the U.S. we'd call them
nothing.
real
Take as long as
estate
you need.
agents. I guess you dropped the real over in England.
You don't have
Okay.
to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? Well done. You just guaranteed yourself £1,000.
Yeah, if I need help, I will ask. Yeah, ask the live chat. That's my extra lifeline. Just don't Google it. If you know it, that's fine. Just
So,
don't Google it.
congratulations. You're now
Bing
guaranteed
it,
£1,000
or Yahoo it.
no matter what happens. Okay, going on. Question 6.
I don't
is
want
for
cheaters.
£2,000.
I'm getting this million legit. What type of mammal is a marmoset? Antelope, bear, rat, or monkey? Marmoset.
All right, take your time. You've still got
I wanna
all
say
3 lifelines.
bear?
You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
Marmoset. It sounds familiar, but I'm not... No, it's a monkey, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna use my Ask the Live chat. What do you guys think? I'm leaning towards monkey. I'm leaning that way. Shu says monkey. Yeah. I'm going with monkey.
Are you absolutely sure?
I am absolutely sure.
You had £1,000 guaranteed. You've now
Hey,
got £2,000.
there we go. Thank you for confirming my right answer, Shu.
You're doing brilliantly. You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000.
What is the title of German emperors? Tsar, Pope, Kaiser, or Sultan? A German emperor.
All right, take your time. You still
I didn't
got
know
all
they
3
had
lifelines.
emperors in
You've still got
Germany.
50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
German Tsar? No. Pope? Can't be Pope. Pope is not an emperor. A Kaiser? You guys are saying Kaiser. Okay.
You don't have to play this. if you don't
I didn't
want to.
ask for
Is
the
that your
for the
final
live
answer?
chat
You had
lifeline, but
£2,000. You just doubled it to £4,000.
I'll take it anyway. Kaiser's the only German word. I didn't know it was a German word, so that wouldn't have been a clue for me.
The next question takes you past the halfway mark for the 15 correct answers you need for £1 million. Good luck. Here it comes for £8,000.
In which field of the arts was Enrico Caruso famous? Opera, ballet, conducting, or sculpture? I have no clue. I'll ask the live chat on this one, but I'm guessing you guys probably wouldn't know this either.
For £8,000, you don't have to play.
Again, don't Google it. If
Just
you
be
know
aware
it,
that
then
a wrong
you
answer would
can
cost
tell me.
you
But
£3,000 of the £4,000 you got at this moment.
he does sound like an opera singer. And she was saying opera. If I had to guess, I'd go with opera. I know she was a big opera aficionado. Are you absolutely sure on that, Shu? Would you bet your life on opera? I'd say it's definitely not ballet. You remember most stuff? Alright, I'm gonna go with you, Shu.
Absolutely sure.
If I lose £4,000, I'm blaming you.
You had £4,000.
I had £4,000.
You could have walked away. You didn't.
I didn't.
You've now got £8,000.
8,000. Thank you. Thank you, Shu. You're big brain too.
Okay, keep going if you want to. Here's question 9. You're doing really well. If you
Put our
play and
two
get
big
it
brains
right,
together.
you'll
We can do this.
£7,000.
I'll split the million with
If you
you.
play and get it right, you'll double your money to £16,000.
I'm into a lot of genres of music. There aren't too many genres I don't listen to, but opera is one that I don't. In mythology, what kind of creature is Cerberus? That's a snake, isn't it? Pretty sure it's a snake. Or is it the dog? Isn't that the dog that
Now, at this
protects
point, you could obviously walk away
Hades?
with £8,000.
I think it's
Or
the
you could
guardian
risk
dog
losing
at the entrance to
£7,000
Hades.
and play the next question.
Am I correct in that? Yes. I'm correct.
Are you confident?
See, I know things. Some things.
You had £8,000. You didn't have to play. You did. It was the right answer.
Is this
You
guy
just
gonna
won
say the same thing every time?
£16,000.
You had £4,000. You had £8,000.
Don't forget, you
They
still
make
got
me
all
nervous
3
every
lifetimes.
time.
Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for.
Man,
right,
we're on a
you've
roll.
got £16,000. Now you can take that 16,000, but you're just 6 questions away from £1 million. The next question, if you go for it and you get it right, is worth a guaranteed £32,000.
Guaranteed.
Have a look at it. Good luck.
Alright, I got this. Still got all my lifelines. It helps when I have an unlimited live chat lifeline. In snooker, which ball has been potted if the point score goes from 29 up to 35? I have no idea.
You
Which
don't
ball
have to
has been
play
potted
this,
if the point
but if
score
you do
goes
give me a
from
correct
29?
answer,
So
you are
it's
guaranteed
asking
to
which
walk
ball
away
is
with
worth
at
6
least
points?
£32,000.
I have no idea. No idea. 50-50. Well, yeah, let's use the 50-50.
Okay, you want to go 50-50? Use your lifeline computer. Take away 2 wrong answers, please.
I do play
Leaving
pool
the
on
right
Dreamcast,
answer
but
and the one remaining
I don't play
wrong
snooker
answer.
very often.
So, what do you think? Is it B or D?
Actually, I don't know. Is snooker even one of the modes in Maximum Pool? I forget. If it is, I don't really play it very often. So we got blue and pink left. Live chat, what do you think? Kenny is saying pink. Shu's going with pink. We got 2 for pink. Alright, we're going with
Are
pink.
you happy with that?
I'm as happy as I can
You
be.
did have 16,000.
I did have
pounds in your hand.
16,000.
You've now got 32,000 pounds.
Awesome. Could they have recorded any more lines for this? I mean, I guess they recorded the bare minimum
Now,
that
whatever
they
happens,
could.
I'll be writing you out a check for at least
Hey, there's a check for me.
32,000 pounds.
My name is
But
not Player One.
we don't want to give you that. We want to
That's
write
not
you
the
out a
name I
check for
entered.
much, much more. The next question is worth 64,000 pounds. It's a chance to double your money. You're guaranteed 32,000, and you might as well play. Here it comes.
I might as well play. I played the PC version of this with Regis. It's a bit more polished than this. He actually reads the questions. And he has a lot more lines than this guy. Alright. At the Olympics, India won 6 consecutive gold medals in which team sport?
You might as well play this. You've got nothing
Show
to lose.
jumping, fencing, hockey, or football? Which football are they referring to? I'm guessing since this is a PAL game, it's the football. Soccer ball. The real football. I mean, I have no idea. It can't be hockey. I have no idea what show jumping is. And fencing could be, I guess. I can't play hockey or football. That's a racist shoe. Let's use a lifeline. Should I do phone a friend or ask the audience? I'll ask the audience. I mean, the audience must watch the Olympics, right?
Okay, right, using up your lifeline. Ask the audience. Audience, if you're ready, please, let's try and help out. Fingers on keypads, all vote now. Yes, not much difference of opinion
Oh,
there.
jeez. About 50-50 between B and C. So hockey or fencing? I would not have thought hockey. It's slightly leaning towards fencing. Anyone have any idea? I can use the phone a friend. Fencing. I mean, fencing does have like 3% more votes. And Shu says they can't play hockey, so...
Final answer?
I mean, if I was gonna guess, I'd go between football and fencing, so...
Well, you were guaranteed a check for 32,000
I was
pounds,
guaranteed a check.
and I'm afraid that's still all you'll leave with. That's the wrong
answer.
But you've been a great contestant.
It was hockey.
C is the right answer.
Unbelievable, Shu. You and your stereotypes. It's all your fault, Shu. I blame you. Going home with a measly 32,000 pounds. It's pittance. Gonna starve tonight.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Let's try it again.
Good luck. Now, I hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first question. It's worth £100.
Oh, I see. You're just trying to prolong the stream. Alright, which of these might be employed by a politician to influence the public opinion? Junior doctor, witch doctor.
All right,
I mean,
take your time. You've still
I
got all
suppose
three
technically a
lifelines.
witch doctor
You've
could
still
work.
got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the
Horse
audience.
doctor or spin doctor. I've actually never heard of any of these. Well, I mean, witch doctor I've heard of. I'm gonna guess spin doctor? Is that right? This must be a British thing. Spin doctor.
Are you happy with that? Of course it is. You've got 100.
Of course it is.
Here's question 2. It's worth £200.
Followers of which religion worship Allah? Buddhism, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism. It's Islam, right?
All right, you think it's
Yeah.
B. Are you happy with that answer?
I'm 99% certain.
It's correct. You've got 200 quid. You're doing well. You're just 13 questions away from $1 million. Look at this for £300.
£300. Who created the characters Mrs. Tiggywinkle?
All right, take your
And,
time. You've still got
Peter
all three
Rabbit.
lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend,
Harry Potter,
and
Stephen
ask the
Potter,
audience.
Beatrix Potter. Beatrix Potter.
Are you sure
Pretty
you
sure.
want to play this? You've got £300.
There we go.
Now, you've got 300 quid, but you could still go away with
Thanks for the update on Barman
Sure you won't,
Manchu.
and I hope you don't. But have a look at this next one. It's worth 500.
No one asked yet. Surprising. Who gave his name to a lamp used
All
by
right, take
miners?
your time. You've still got all three
Dewar,
lifelines.
Davy,
You've still got
Davenport,
50-50,
or
phone a
Dunlop?
friend and ask the audience.
I'm not sure. Davenport? Dunlop is a shoe brand, isn't it? I would say Davenport. I'm not certain though. What does the live chat think? John thinks Davy. I mean, it'd be a complete guess on my part. B? Alright, I'll
happy
go
with
with that. I mean, Davenport is a complete guess, so.
That's the right answer for
There we go.
£500.
A Davy lamp. Never heard of it. Again,
You've still got
might be
all
a British
three
thing.
lifelines left.
Or a
50-50,
European
phone a
thing, I
friend,
don't know.
And ask the audience. Right, just be careful. This is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing. You are now 11 questions away from £1 million. This is worth £1,000. Here it comes.
Which Prime Minister did Tony Blair
Just be aware,
succeed?
this is the
James
last point at
Callaghan,
which you could go
John
away with
Major,
absolutely
Margaret
nothing.
Thatcher,
So
Harold
take as long
Wilson.
as you need.
I'm pretty sure it's Margaret Thatcher. B? B easy.
Are you
Okay.
absolutely sure?
I mean, Margaret Thatcher's the only one I've heard of, so.
If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least £1,000. Well done, it is
Okay.
the right answer.
Shows what I know about British politics. Which is pretty much nothing. Well, I mean, a lot of new people in the chat, Shu, they don't know the rules. But yes, I will ask for the chat's advice
well
if
done.
I
You've
need
got
it.
£1,000. Now that's guaranteed.
I'm gonna
Whatever
try
happens
and
now,
get through
you'll
this
walk
on
away
my
with
own,
at
but
least
probably not gonna
£1,000.
happen.
But have a look at this next question. You might as well play it. It's worth £2,000.
What goes between Newcastle and Tyne for the correct name of an English city? Upon, under, on, or by? Between Newcastle and Tyne. Newcastle,
All right, take your
upon
time.
Tyne,
You've still got
under
all
Tyne,
three
on
lifelines.
Tyne.
You've still got 50-50.
By
Phone a
Tyne.
friend and ask the audience.
No idea. Well, people are saying A anyway, even though I didn't ask for their help.
Is that your
That's probably
final
what
answer?
I would have guessed.
You've just won £2,000.
Oh, Shu asked for me. Okay. You have no faith in
You are
me,
now
Shu.
just 9 questions away from £1 million and starting to look at some of the bigger jumps. But remember, the drops are pretty steep.
Yes, I did. That's
Take
a lot
look
of
at
weight.
this for £4,000.
That is a lot of weight. Hello, Zidon, by the way. What kind of food is a love apple? Raspberry, potato, tomato, or strawberry? It's gotta be a strawberry because it's kind of shaped like a heart.
All right, take
That
your
would make
time. You've still
sense.
got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50. Phone a friend and
But I have
ask
not
the
heard
audience.
this term before, so... Chat, what do you think? Strawberry kind of looks like a heart, so it makes sense. This is Zidon saying tomato. I don't know about that, Zidon. I mean, I guess it looks more like an apple than a strawberry. Or, yeah. Alright, people are
You don't
thinking
have to play
C,
this if you
so
don't want to.
I'll go with you
Is
guys.
that your final answer?
Strawberry looks more like a heart.
Congratulations, you just won
Okay, tomato.
£4,000.
A tomato's not really heart-shaped. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on if you're going for the anatomically correct heart.
You've still got all 3
or
lifelines
the,
left. 50-50, phone a friend,
kind of heart
and
you
ask
draw.
the audience. Right, you're doing well. You're doing brilliantly. You've got £4,000 at this moment. The next question is worth £8,000. Here it comes.
Which sport is Maurice Green associated with? No clue. You guys can help me on this one. Athletics, American football, swimming, or baseball? I mean, technically these are all athletics, aren't they?
You don't have to play this. Just be aware that a wrong answer would cost you £3,000 of the £4,000 you've got at this moment.
Athletics seems very general. Alright, you guys are
absolutely
saying
sure?
athletics, though.
Congratulations, it's the right answer. You've just won £8,000.
Thank you, chat.
Brilliant, you got £8,000 and you're just 7 little questions away now from
7
1
little
million.
questions, that's it.
If you get the next one right, you double your money to 16,000. Have a look at this.
Let's have a look. Which Welsh university was attended by Prince Charles in 1969 in preparation for his investiture? Swansea, Cardiff, Bangor, or Aberystwyth? Chat? No idea.
Now, at this point, you could obviously walk away with £8,000, or you could risk
UK
losing
people,
£7,000
assemble.
and play the next question.
This is why this game is a bit hard if you're not from the UK. John thinks A. Hey, no Googling side. I don't know if you were in here when I said that rule, but no Googling. I guess I'll have to go with it now, though.
Is that your final answer?
I don't want to cheat.
You've just won £16,000.
The most I'll cheat is asking in the chat. You guys are my game genie.
Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Now you've got £16,000. You can obviously take that money and walk away. You might as well have a look at the next
Almost
question.
back to where we were.
Take your time. It's question number 10. If you do decide to play it and give me the right answer, it's worth £32,000.
I'm gonna know so much about British culture after this. Be an expert. What was the Roman name for the city of New York? I can't even say that. Verulamium, Eboracum, Lindum, or Deva?
You don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer, you are guaranteed
I
to
have
walk away
no
with
clue.
at least £32,000.
So chat can tell me. Zayden is saying Eboracum. Shu is saying Eboracum.
Are you absolutely sure?
I'll go with that.
Oh, well done! You just won £32,000.
Wow, he said something different for a change. He didn't say, well, you did have £16,000.
Well done. You've now got a guaranteed check for £32,000.
There's that £32,000 check again.
Now you're now 5 questions
Now I
away
got two
from
£32,000 checks.
This next question is worth £64,000, and you might as well play this whatever. You can't lose the £32,000 you've already got. That's guaranteed. Have a look at it. Here it comes. It's question number 11 of 15.
presentation in this game is not too bad, but I just wish this guy would actually read the questions. They could have added a bit more polish to this game. It's weird to say that there's more voice acting in the parody to this game than the actual official game. Alright, which of these musical terms can be called a measure?
Might as well play
That's a bar.
Are you happy with that?
I know that one.
You had £32,000 in your hand. Not anymore. You've now got £64,000.
That was not a hard question, at least for me anyway. I play piano, so I know that.
Now you're getting into really serious money.
I'm not sure how difficult that would be for non-instrument playing people, but
£125,000, and you are just 4 away from $1 million. Take your time. You don't have to play it, but here it comes.
Alright, Montevideo is the capital city of which South American country? Argentina, Uruguay, Venezuela, or Bolivia? I am not sure.
Take your time on this one. It's for a big
Dale is saying B 100%.
£125,000 check.
Montevideo,
Serious money.
Uruguay. Zayden says B. Alright, we got 2 for B. John thinks D, Bolivia. But it's 2 to 1. I can use one of my actual lifelines, so I'm going to do that.
Right, let's try and help by
50-50.
narrowing the choice down for you. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please, leaving just the
I am
right
playing
answer
on real
and
hardware.
one remaining wrong answer.
I never use emulators.
A and D go, B and C are left.
Well, D is gone, Uruguay is left. So we're going with that.
You had a check for £64,000. Not anymore. You've now got a check for £125,000.
Everyone can play shoot. I'm the primary player, but you guys are important secondary
now, I can
players.
write you out a check at this moment for £125,000. Feast your eyes on that. But we don't want to give you that. We'd like to give you the next one for £250,000.
Yeah, I don't need these other lifelines.
Take your time. This next question is worth $250,000.
Alright, we're gonna get that million.
Here it comes.
I'm confident. Stephen Sondheim wrote a musical called Sunday in the Park with who? Kate, George, Joey, or Annie? Sunday in the Park. Kate, George, Joey, or Annie? No idea.
Take your time, think
All right,
carefully
chat,
about
what do you
this one.
think?
A wrong answer would cost you £93,000.
Zayden is saying George. Could it be George?
George is getting upset!
George is upset when he goes to the park. Alright, we're going with B.
Sure? You had a check for £125,000. You no longer have that. You've now got a check for £250,000.
Oh yeah. I'm unstoppable.
Right, at this point, you are just 2 questions away from £1 million. If you do give me a correct answer to the next question, you win £500,000. But if you give me a wrong answer, you lose £218,000.
Just so you guys know, I will split the check with everyone. As soon as this is done, I'll take a screenshot, print it out, cut it into equal pieces, and send them all out to you. Alright. Who became Queen of Denmark in 1972? I don't know who's Queen of Denmark right now. Never mind in 1972.
At this point,
Christina, Beatrix, Margaret, or Frederick.
£1 million.
Chat, what do you think?
Take as long as you need at this moment. This is for £500,000.
Are any of you from
You've got
Denmark?
£250,000 at this moment. You could play for £500,000, but a wrong answer would
Queen
cost
Margaret
you
II. That's very specific, Zed.
£218,000. That's an awful lot of money to lose.
Very specific. Never knew Zidane was Denmarkian. We got 2 for C. You know what? We only have a few questions left. I might as well use these lifelines as much as I trust you guys. I'll go with phone a friend.
Lifeline. Okay.
We'll see if they confirm your answer.
Now, but you don't have to take the answer they give.
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Steve. It's Chris Tarrant here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Why, hi, Chris.
This is probably one of the most serious phone calls of your life. Your friend is one step away from £1 million.
I'll give it my best shot.
Okay, Steve, let's get on with it. 1 question, 4 possible answers. We need only one from you, the right one.
I'm thinking this might be Margaret, but I'm guessing. I really hope you win the $500,000. You can buy me a pint when you do.
Oh yeah, I'll buy you a pint.
Steve, that's great. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much. Well, Steve
it's
reckons
me
the choice
Irish
must
friend.
be C, but do you agree with him?
Bet you didn't know I was Irish. Alright, we're going with Margaret. Margaret, whatever.
You had £250,000. You didn't have to play this question. You decided you would. If you're wrong, you lose £218,000 of that money.
Oh yeah.
You just won
got it.
£500,000.
Nice.
Amazing. 500,000 quid.
Was that a good accent? Thanks. Alright. We are 1 away from the million. Yeah, so don't say anything.
If you want to, you can still
Don't
ask
say
the
anything for
audience.
this next question,
Right,
chat.
you now have a check
I'm gonna try it on my own.
500,000.
I still got a lifeline left, so I can use
But
that.
we don't want to give you that. We really do want to give you a check, and we could in just a minute for £1 million. You've answered
Yes, I will
14
rage quit the live
questions,
stream
14
if anyone
correctly.
answers.
It's time now for the 15th and final
Actually,
one.
I technically
You
don't have to look
play
at it.
But this is worth
It's hard to resist looking at the chat,
£1
though.
million if you can give me the right answer. Here it comes.
What does a hagiologist? Yeah. I'm probably not going to know this. I can't even pronounce it. A hagiologist study. Horse
I can't
diseases,
believe how tense this is becoming.
saints'
Please
lives,
take your time.
hair, or witches.
I'll
That's
just
got to
remind
be a
you
joke
again, you are
answer.
putting an awful lot of money at risk
A
if you
hag.
do choose to play this question. £468,000.
No way it's witches, is it? Horse
to be
diseases,
precise.
saints'
Don't
lives,
have to
hair.
play this question. You can walk
I'm going to
away,
use my
but
lifeline.
It is for
I might as well.
£1 million.
Yes, I know it's for 1 million. Thank you, sir. This guy
Okay,
really
right,
likes
using up your
to...
lifeline. Ask the audience. Audience, if you're ready, please, let's
Phil
try and
likes to
help
talk.
out. Fingers
Alright, what do you
on
think, audience?
keypads, all vote now. Well, they seem pretty confident.
Ooh,
It's A.
45% say A.
Well, there's a definite leader there.
Interesting. What was A? Horse diseases. It could be. Is hag a horse term? It might be. Actually, I think it is, isn't it? A hag. It's some sort of horse. I'm not looking at the chat, so you can say whatever you want. I'm gonna go with A. It makes sense.
Is that your final answer?
Come on, don't let me down, audience.
Well, you've done so well. You've been so positive all the way through.
Yes, I have.
I don't know how to say this to you.
I won.
That's the wrong answer.
Ow!
You just lost.
Stupid audience.
68,000
Saints' lives.
pounds. The answer is
Never
B.
trust in the audience again. Oh, man. Yeah, B got slightly less, but 10% less. Audience wasn't very bright. Well, I got another 32,000 check. So I got 64,000 total.
That's great.
All right, we're gonna try again. We're gonna get this. We are gonna get this.
Right, here we go. You're 15 questions away from £1 million. And if you're ready to play, have a look at this.
I'm always ready to play.
£100.
I'm ready for those big bucks. Or big pounds. Which piece of colored material is said to enrage a bull? A red rag, blue denim, black lace, or a yellow duster?
So you think
Red
it's
rag.
A. Well done, nice and easy. You've got £100. Take a look at this for £200.
Which of these dog breeds shares a name with a clip for papers? Pekingese, Chihuahua,
All right, take your time. You've still got all three
Alsatian
lifelines.
Bulldog.
You've still got 50-50, phone a friend,
shares its
and
name
ask the
with
audience.
a clip for papers. You mean a paper clip? I actually don't know this one. Maybe it's a British term? What do you guys think? Two of you say D, Bulldog.
Are you happy with your answer?
Let's go with that.
It's good for £200.
If John DD says D, then it's D.
Now, here's question number 3 for £300.
Which of these is traditionally associated with a prisoner? Bat and ball, cannon and ball, ball and chain.
So
There we
you
go.
think the right answer is C. Are you sure? You've got £300. Right, you're 12 questions away from £1 million. Now, this one is worth £500. Take your time, have a look at it.
Which word means 3 or more notes sounded simultaneously? That would be
All right,
a
take
chord.
your time. You're saying D. Okay. You happy to go
Got
orange?
these music
That's
questions.
the right answer for £500. Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Okay, have a look. You're just 1 question away from your first milestone. It's for a guaranteed £1,000. Here it comes.
On which continent is Ayers Rock? Asia, Europe, Australia, or Africa?
Just be aware.
I
this is
don't
the
know.
last point at which you could
I'm using
go
my
away
audience lifeline, or not my
absolutely
audience
nothing.
lifeline,
Take as long
my
as
live
you
chat lifeline. Australia?
Are you sure
right.
you want to play this?
Trust you guys.
You seem pretty sure. You're right to be sure. You've just won £1,000.
I just won £1,000. Again. The 3rd time today.
So, congratulations. You're now guaranteed £1,000 no matter what happens. Okay, going on. Question 6 is for £2,000.
I actually attempted to try and mod this game with Regis's voice from the PC version, but unfortunately when I extracted the files from the disc, there weren't just plain audio files for the voices.
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50,
So,
phone a
yeah,
friend,
it would be an
and
easy
ask
thing
the
to do, I don't think. In which branch of the British Armed Services does a squadron leader serve? Navy, SAS, Air Force, or Army? Don't know. What do you guys think? John says C. I don't know if that was for this answer. Deepdale says C.
Is that your final answer?
Alright, we'll go with C.
Congratulations, it's the
There we
right
go.
answer. You've got £2,000.
It's nice to have
You're
an
doing
international
brilliantly.
audience
You've
watching.
got £2,000, but take a look
For
at this
things
next
like this.
question for £4,000.
The Decalogue is another name for which part of the Bible? 10 Commandments, 4 Gospels, Lord's Prayer, Creation. I've never heard of that.
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got
Decalogue.
50-50. Phone
Wouldn't be
a
the
friend
10 Commandments.
and
Doesn't
ask the
sound
audience.
right. 4 Gospels could be. Deca equals 10. So it wouldn't make sense for 4 Gospels then. Well, okay, so 10 makes sense then, I suppose. 10 Commandments. A couple people saying A. I didn't think it was that, but knowing that Deca is 10, that does make sense.
You had £2,000. You just doubled it to
There we go.
£4,000.
Thank you, Zayden, for your knowledge of numbers and Roman numbers, or
Okay,
what is that?
going on. Question 8
Not Roman.
coming up for £8,000. Take your time on this. You don't have to play. Here it comes.
Alright. What is the 3rd largest U.S. city? Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Atlanta. Latin. That's what I was looking for, Shu. That's the term I was looking for. Roman, Latin, same thing. What is the 3rd largest U.S. city?
So this question's for £8,000.
So I am in the US.
You don't have to play this. Just be aware
But
that
I
the
really
wrong
don't
answer
know.
will cost you £3,000 of the £4,000 you've got at this moment.
Oh, Los Angeles is pretty big. I don't know. Geography is not really my thing. But this isn't really geography, this is more size of places. Is that geography? I don't know. Houston is not an answer, Zayden. Alright, I'm gonna use 50-50 for this one.
Okay, you want to go 50-50? Use your lifeline. Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please. Leaving the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer. So, is it A
Chicago
or C?
and New York. Shu is saying Chicago. John is saying Chicago.
Are you confident?
Let's go with Chicago.
You had £4,000.
I had
You could have walked
£4,000.
away. You didn't. You've now got £8,000.
I've now got 8,000. Alright, sweet.
You'll win £16,000 if you give me the correct answer to the next question. It's number 9 of 15. Take a look at it. Here it comes.
Which of these countries does not border the Baltic Sea? This is another geography question. Denmark, Germany, Poland, Hungary. You guys can go ahead and say your answers for this one, because I have no idea.
Now, at this point, you could obviously walk away with £8,000, or you could risk losing £7,000 and play the
Deepdale
next
says
question.
Hungary. Easy. Shu says yes. I'm guessing he's agreeing with him. Mr. Tyrone also says... Well, no, he's saying Germany. 3 for Hungary.
Are you sure you want
Alright.
to play this?
3 of you are hungry. So
Well
we'll go with
you
the...
just won £16,000. You've still got 2 lifelines.
Alright,
Phone
don't
a
give me
friend
any more
and ask the audience.
geography questions,
Right,
please.
you've got £16,000. Now, you can take that £16,000, but you're just 6 questions away from £1 million. The next question, if you go for it and you get it
She
right,
doesn't know any
is
geography
worth a
questions unless
guaranteed
it's Swedish related.
£32,000. Have a look at it. Good luck.
Sweden or border Sweden. Which Northamptonshire park features in the title of a Jane Austen novel? Matlock, Mowbray, Milton, or Mansfield? Well, it's not a geography question, but I still have no idea.
You don't have to play this, but if you
All
do
right.
give me a correct answer,
Live chat, what do you
are
think?
guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000.
Nothing but silence. Mr. Tyrone is taking a complete guess on D. Deepdale is saying D. John says B or D. Alright, we're gonna go with D.
Are you sure you want to play this?
Not gonna waste a lifeline on this.
You did have £16,000 in your hand.
And now I have 32, right?
You've now got £32,000.
I'm like psychic. I can tell what this guy's gonna say next. We have this connection. Me and what's his name?
Now, whatever happens, I'll be writing you out a check for at least £32,000.
I know. I'm collecting $32,000 checks.
We don't want to give you that. We want to write you out a check.
This
for
is my new
much
collection
more.
I'm starting.
The next question
I collect
is worth
Dreamcast games,
£64,000.
and I collect £32,000
Chance to double your
checks.
money. You're guaranteed $32,000, and you might as well play. Here it comes.
I'm not gonna cash them. I'm gonna wait. It'll be an investment. They'll go up in price. Which king was the intended victim of the gunpowder plot? I've not heard of this plot. James I, Charles II, James II, Charles I. The gunpowder plot.
You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose.
I've got nothing to lose, no. Alright, chat. Who's familiar with the gunpowder plot? Alright, a couple of you saying A. James I. Well, I'm guessing that the plot did not succeed, or there would be no James II, right? Assuming the gunpowder plot is exactly what it sounds like. Alright, we'll go with James I.
You had £32,000 in your hand. Not anymore. You've now got £64,000.
I've now got £62,000. 64,000, not 62. I'm shorting myself by £2,000.
Oh, take a look at that. It's nice, isn't it? A check ready for you for £64,000.
I don't want a £64,000 check. I want a $32,000.
Well, we don't want to
That's
give
why I
you that.
collect.
We could
It's my
well
collection.
give you a check. The next check is worth £125,000. Now, you are at this moment just 4 questions away from £1 million.
Only 4 questions.
Have a look at the next
That's
question.
it.
You don't have to play it, but it's worth
Easy.
£125,000 if you can give me the right answer.
As what is the... What is it? As what is? What kind of question is this? As what is the... Oh. Why are they saying as what? What is the musician Kurt Maser well known? As what? Oh,
Take your
as
time on
what
this
is
one.
the
It's for a
musician
big,
Kurt Mercer
big
well known? Mercer, or whatever.
£125,000
Conductor,
check.
pianist,
Serious
composer, or violinist? She was saying B. He knows this. Shu knows his opera and his
money. You don't have to play
his
this
piano.
if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? Well, you've been absolutely fabulous so far, but I'm afraid
Sorry,
that's as
might
good as
be
it
A.
gets.
What?
It's the wrong
What are you doing to
answer.
me, Shu?
You just dropped £32,000.
I'm ordering
The
you
answer
to
is
ban
A.
yourself from the chat. You cost me 64,000, Shu. Well, I got my 32,000 pound check though.
Thank you very much.
So I got 3 now. My collection is expanding.
Good luck. Now, I hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first question. It's worth £100.
What name is given to powdered tobacco, which is sniffed instead of smoked? Stuff, snuff, sniff, sniff, sniff or stiff.
So you're
Snuff.
saying B? Of course it is. You've got 100 quid. Have a look at this. It's worth £200.
Which of these animals is a wild dog? Jaguar, jay, jackal, or jackdaw? It's a jackal, right?
All right, take your
Fairly
time. You've still got
certain,
all
but,
3
I'll ask for
lifelines. You've still got
confirmation from the
50-50,
chat.
Phone a friend and ask the audience.
It's gotta be a jackal, right? Jaguar's a cat. Jackdaw does not exist, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea what a jay is. Jay bird.
Are you happy with that?
Alright. C. Jackal.
It's right. You've got £200.
Oh, jackdaws do exist?
Right, so far,
Well, I
so
mean, they
good.
say
Take
Bigfoot
a look at
exists
this
too.
for 300.
I've never seen one, so I can't confirm myself that the jackdaw exists, as I've not seen one. Which mythical carpet is
All
able
right,
to
take your
transport
time. You've
people
still
through
got
the
all
air?
3 lifelines.
Red carpet,
You've still got 50-50,
fitted carpet,
phone a
magic
friend
carpet,
and ask the
Persian
audience.
carpet.
Okay, you're going
Magic
for C.
carpet.
Are you happy? You're absolutely right for £300.
Jackdaws are brids.
Right,
I don't know what a
question
brid
4 of
is.
15 coming up. You're doing fine.
I'll guess you
Take
mean
your time.
birds.
Have a look at this for £500.
Which island makes a country with
All
Trinidad?
right, take your time. You've still got all 3
Barbuda,
lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a
Miquelon,
friend and ask the audience.
Nevis or Tobago? Trinidad and Tobago.
You don't have to play this
Yep.
if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? You're right. You've got £500.
And powdered Tobago is snuff.
Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Right,
Number
just be
1
careful.
best
This
joke.
is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing. You are now 11 questions away from £1 million. This is worth £1,000. Here it comes.
What is Esperanto?
Just be aware,
Fortune
this is the
telling,
last point at which
fortified
you could
wine,
go away with
artificial.
absolutely nothing.
I was going to say artificial
As long as you
intelligence,
need.
artificial language, martial art, Esperanto. I don't know. Chat. Zayden says C. Tyrone says B. Fraser says C. Artificial language.
You don't have to play this if you don't
They
want
tried to make
Is that
Esperanto
your
a
final
universal
answer?
language. Sounds like a good idea.
If this answer is correct, you're
Didn't
guaranteed
catch
to
on.
leave here with
Okay.
at least £1,000. Well done, it is the right answer.
See, that load time right there is pretty long from the
That's
disc.
£1,000 in the bag guaranteed, but let's try and double that with the next question. You might as well
Nice
play
plane
this.
from the
You've
hard
got
drive.
nothing to lose. You're guaranteed
Speedy.
1,000. This one is for £2,000.
Which Somerset Gorge is famous for its limestone caves and its cheese? Lime's World, Cheddar, Blackdown, or Mendip?
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines.
No idea.
You've still got 50-50, phone a friend
Chat,
and
what do you
ask
think?
the audience.
Somerset Gorge. Limestone caves and cheese. Cheddar.
Are you absolutely sure? Congratulations, it's the right answer. You've got
There we go.
£2,000.
Thank you, chat.
Okay, now it's getting rather serious. The money starts to go up and up at this point rather fast. You've got £2,000. You're 9 questions away from £1 million. This question is worth £4,000.
Which of these names means to cancel a stamp with a postmark? Grant, Drew, Bill, or Frank? This has to be a British thing. I have no
All
idea.
right, take your time. You still got all
UK
three
people,
lifelines.
tell
You've
me,
still got 50/50,
what is the
phone
answer?
a friend and ask the audience.
Dead male says A. Grant. Cancel a stamp with a postmark. Fraser's British and he doesn't know. I guess you don't cancel many stamps, huh? Man, you guys are pretty silent on this one. Should I use a lifeline? Nobody knows.
Time to go
We'll go
50-50.
50-50.
Computer, take away 2 wrong answers, please, leaving the right answer and the one remaining wrong answer. So, it looks like it's A
Too
or
late,
D.
Zayden. Too late. Alright, 50-50 left Grant, so... That was
Are
the
you
only
happy with
answer
that?
we got from the chat. So we're going with it.
You had £2,000.
And now I have
Just lost
£4,000, right?
1,000. I'm afraid it's the wrong
No.
answer.
Oh.
It's D.
Well, I guess we lost our psychic connection. I thought he was going to say I had £4,000.
Congratulations, you got yourself.
That is not a
£1,000,
£32,000
a lot better than some
check.
other people have done.
That does not
it's a
go with
shame
my
you can't go
collection.
further, but please, please.
Man. You guys
Right, here
didn't
we
know
go.
a
You're 15
£2,000
questions
question.
away from £1 million, and if you're ready to play,
What good
how
are
much
you?
it is for £100.
Which character turns Cinderella from a kitchen maid into a princess to go to the ball? Fairy stepmother, fairy godmother, fairy earth mother, or fairy grandmother?
All right, take your time. You
would
think
be
it's
fairy
B.
godmother.
Are you happy with that answer? It's good. You got £100. Here's question 2. It's worth £200.
Which meal of the day is most likely to be packed? Breakfast, supper, lunch, or dinner? I would say lunch.
So you think the right answer is C. Are you sure? It's correct. You got 200 quid. Now, here's question number 3 for £300.
Which of these abbreviations refers to senior citizens? OTH, OAP, OGC, or OBC?
All right, take your time. You've still got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
I don't know. OBC could stand for Old British something. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Shu says B. OAP. We got 3 B's.
Are you happy with that?
Oh, old
You've
age
got
person. Yeah, that makes sense.
£300.
Zayden knows his abbreviations.
Now, you've got 300 quid, but you could still go away with nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. But have a look at this next one. It's worth £500.
Oh, old age pensioner.
All right, take
See,
your time.
Zayden
You've
was
still
wrong.
got all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50. phone a
Assuming
friend,
Fraser is
and
right.
Ask the audience.
It's close enough, though. Saxony is a region of which country? Germany, Belgium, France, or Spain? Saxony? I'm not really sure. What do you think, chat? Tyrone says A. Germany. Saxons were from France, says Deepdale. But everyone is saying A.
Are you happy with that?
Well, we're gonna go with A, since A seems to be the overwhelming answer.
You're right. You've got £500. Don't forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to, that's what they're there for. Now, the next question guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a correct answer. Have a look at this.
What name is given to the assignments set by teachers for pupils to complete after school? Domestic work, housework, homework,
Just be aware, this is
curriculum
the last
work,
point at which you...
homework.
Is that your final answer? If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least £1,000. Well done, it is the right answer.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh, well done. You got £1,000. Now that's guaranteed. Whatever happens now, you'll walk away with at least £1,000. But have a look at this next question. You might as well play it. It's worth £2,000.
Let's do it. Alright, don't screw me up on this one. What is the profession of the person running proceedings at Sotheby's and Christie's? Engineer, auctioneer, electioneer, mountaineer.
Alright, take your time.
That would be
You
auctioneer.
think it's B. Are you happy with that answer?
Sotheby's and Christie's auctions.
You've just won £2,000.
Do they have that in the UK?
You are now just 9
have those
questions
auctions in the
away
US.
from £1 million and starting to look at some of the bigger jumps. But remember, the drops are pretty steep as well. Take a look at this for £4,000.
What takes off and lands on a pad? Glider, helicopter, flying boat. Yeah, it's a flying boat. Hot air balloon. I mean, I suppose if there was a flying boat,
All right,
it would
take
land
your
on a
time. You've
pad,
still got
right?
all 3 lifelines. You've still got 50-50. Phone. You
We're
think
going
it's
with helicopter.
B. Are you happy with that answer? Congratulations, you just won £4,000.
I want a flying boat. Like Skies of Arcadia. I want to be a flying
Don't
pirate.
forget, you've still got all 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. The next question takes you past the halfway mark for the 15 correct answers you need for £1 million. Good luck. Here it comes for
Who wouldn't want a
£8,000.
flying boat? No one. Everyone wants a flying boat. Everyone wants to be a flying pirate. Which of these countries is in Asia? Kazakhstan, Morocco, Latvia, or Jamaica? Well, it's definitely not Jamaica. Kazakhstan, Morocco. Not 100% certain. I know it's not Jamaica. Yeah, I was leaning towards Kazakhstan.
So this question,
Everyone
are
says
you
A.
happy with your answer?
Shu says A, easy.
Oh, I'd love to say you just won £8,000. And I can! You have just won
Wow, this guy he was making me
£8,000.
worry there for a second.
Brilliant, you got £8,000 and you're just 7 little questions away now from £1 million. If you get the next one right, you double your money to £16,000. Have a look at this.
Which artist had the first names Pierre Auguste? Wait, 2 first names? Which artist had the first names Pierre Auguste? Pierre Auguste Renoir, Degas, Monet, or Manet? Is Manet an
Now,
actual
at this point,
thing?
you could obviously walk away with £8,000.
Pierre Auguste Monet,
Or you could risk
Pierre
losing
Auguste
£7,000
Degas,
and play the next
Pierre
question.
Auguste Renoir. It sounds French, so I'd go Renoir. Yeah. Looks like you guys are agreeing with me.
Are you happy with your answer? You've just won £16,000.
Oh, he's actually saying some different things for a change. He sounded completely shocked that I won £16,000.
Don't forget, you've still got all
Hey, I've won
3 lifelines. Use them
$32,000
if you need to.
3
That's what they're
times.
for. So you've now got
my average.
£16,000. Now this next question is worth £32,000.
There is a multiplayer mode. You
If
can
get
play
it
with up
right,
to
you're
4
guaranteed
players.
to leave with at least that
I'm
amount
not sure
of
how
money.
exactly it
But
works,
if you get
but
it wrong,
But yeah.
You drop 15 of the £16,000 you've got at this moment. You don't have to play this question, but it's worth £32,000 guaranteed.
Don't be spreading misinformation, Shu. Which kind of needlework involves sewing bits of material onto a background to make a picture? Needlepoint, broderie, anglaise, batik, or applique? Pretty sure it's needlepoint. Pretty sure.
You don't have to play this, but if you do give me a correct answer,
A lot of people are saying B, though.
You are guaranteed to walk away with at least £32,000.
Well, everyone's saying B, so I
Final
will go
answer?
against my instinct for needlepoint.
If this answer is correct, you're guaranteed to leave with at least £32,000. I'm sorry, it's not correct. You've
Not
just
correct.
lost
It's needlepoint, isn't it?
£15,000. You still go home with 1,000, but I'm afraid
No.
you just dropped
Applique.
£15,000. It's
What the heck is applique? I've never heard of that. That was a made-up thing. Well, I guess I can't blame the chat
Well,
for
you've won
making
yourself
me lose there.
£1,000, and that's certainly not to be sniffed at. £1,000 guaranteed. I'm really sorry you didn't make it
How
further,
could you
but
all
well
agree
done.
on
You
the
have done
wrong
very well.
answer?
Maybe you'll do even better next time you play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Alright. This is it. This is the
Now, I
one.
hope you're ready for this. Here comes your first question. It's worth £100.
This is the million right here. Complete the name of the famous fictional twins Tweedledum and Tweedlup, Tweedledash, Tweedledee, or Tweedledon't. That would be Tweedledee.
So you think the right answer is C. Are you sure? Well done, nice and easy. You've got £100. Take a look at this for £200.
What kind of television program are 15-1 and Wheel of Fortune? Those would be quiz shows.
You're going for D.
Chat show.
It's good for £200. You're doing well. You're just 13 questions away from a million. Look at this for £300.
Which of these is a popular food? Trouser onion, Thai
All right,
turnip,
take your time. You've still got all three
shirt
lifelines.
spinach,
You've still got 50-50,
or jacket
phone a friend,
potato?
and ask the audience.
They all sound pretty ridiculous, but jacket potato sounds the least ridiculous. I don't know. What does the chat think? We got two for D so far. Jacket potato.
Are you happy with that?
Alright, that's what we're going with.
You've got £300.
Trouser onion is your favorite
Right,
dish.
question 4 of 15 coming up. You're doing fine. Take your time. Have a look at this for £500.
Which Christian festival commemorates the resurrection
All
of
right, take your
Christ?
time. You've still got all
Epiphany,
three lifelines.
Pentecost,
You've still got 50-50,
Christmas, or
phone a
Easter.
friend, and you're
Easter.
saying D. Okay. You happy to go orange? That's the right answer for £500. Don't forget, you've still got all three lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Right, just be careful. This is the last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing. You are now 11 questions away from £1 million. This is worth £1,000.
Thank you for explaining that, sir. A view over New York greets a person
Just
at
be
the top
aware,
of
this is
which
the last
structure?
point at which you could go away
Empire
with
State Building,
absolutely
Canary
nothing.
Wharf, CN Tower, or Sears Tower? Wait. A view over New York greets the person at the top of which structure? Empire State Building, I guess. I don't really get the question. I'm confused by the question, but Empire State Building is a big building in New York.
Are you happy
So we're
with
going
that?
with that.
You seem pretty sure. You're right to be sure. You just won £1,000.
It's a weird question. It sounds to me like they're saying if you're looking at New York from another state. I don't know. Maybe it's just weird wording, but I was really confused by that. But whatever, I got it right. It's all that counts.
That's £1,000 in the bag guaranteed, but let's try and double that with the next question. You might as well play this. You've got nothing to lose. You're guaranteed £1,000. This one is for £2,000.
The Melbourne Cup is the highlight of the racing season in which country? Melbourne, Australia.
So
Oh,
you think the right answer is C. Are
Hey, a
you
geography
sure?
question that I actually know.
You had £1,000 guaranteed. You've now got £2,000.
Mr. Big Brain strikes again.
You're doing brilliantly. You got £2,000, but take a look at this next question for £4,000.
Which specific people work in an area nicknamed a manor? District nurses, parish councillors, police constables, or milk
All right,
delivery
take your time.
men?
You've still got all three lifelines. You've still got
This is a
50-50,
British
phone
thing.
a friend and ask the audience.
In a manor. I won't say parish councillors. That would be my guess. What do you guys think? Is it B? A manor cannot be a name for a hospital. That definitely doesn't sound right. Police constable, it's not a police station. Milk delivery men, I have no idea what they would work in. It's not C or D. It's B. Yeah, we're gonna go with B.
With your answer?
It's the only one that actually makes any sense.
You had £2,000. You've just lost 1,000. I'm afraid it's the
What?
wrong answer.
Police
C was the
constables?
right answer.
A police station is called a manor? Since when?
Well, you've won
I
yourself
would-
£1,000, and that's
that an
certainly not
old
to be
term
sniffed
or
at.
what?
£1,000 guaranteed.
I would know that. I mean,
Right,
admittedly,
here
I'm
we go.
not.
You're 15 questions away from £1 million pounds, and if you're ready to play, have a look at
that
this.
knowledgeable when it comes to
£100.
British culture and words and whatnot, but I do watch British TV shows. I would think I would know that a police station was called a manor. Weird. Okay, whatever. Learn something new every day.
All right, take your time. You've still got all three lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience.
Which of these celebrities is famous for their ginger hair? It's Chris Evans. I only know that because I just had this question before I started the stream. I just tested to make sure the game was working.
You don't have to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? Well done, nice and easy. You've got £100.
That's supposed to be an easy question, but I've never heard of the guy.
Here's question 2. It's worth £200.
A fang is a large, sharp what? Tooth, knife, needle, or saw. That would
So
be a
you
tooth.
think it's A? It's right. You've got £200. Now, here's question number 3 for £300.
Which fruit supposedly keeps the doctor away if eaten every day? Melon, apple, plum, or banana? That would
So
be
you're
an
saying
apple.
B. You're absolutely right for £300.
Attracts teachers, keeps doctors away.
Now, you've got 300 quid, but you could still go away with nothing. I'm sure you won't, and I hope you don't. But have a look at this next one. It's worth £500.
In which city was the sitcom Cheers
All right,
set?
take
Washington,
your time. You've
Dallas,
still got all three
Boston, or
lifelines.
New York?
You've still got 50-50.
That would be
phone
Boston.
a friend. Okay, you're going for C. Are you happy? Correct. You've got 500
I've been
quid.
there.
Well done.
Well, not inside, actually. I've been there.
Don't
Outside,
forget, you've still got
outside
all
the
three
establishment.
lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for. Now, the next question guarantees you £1,000 if you give me a correct answer. Have a look at this.
Which word describes a nose with a high prominent bridge? Alexandrian, Mancunian, Roman, or Parisian? I
Just
have
be aware,
no
this is the
clue.
last point at which you could go away with absolutely nothing.
All right, chat.
As long as you need.
Are any of you experts on noses? Caddy Splat says C. Roman. Anyone else? Mr. Tyrone says A or D. So we have two conflicting answers. Tyrone does not seem sure, though. Man, we don't have any nose experts in the chat. Any nose doctors? Oh, man. Zayden says C as well. Alright, I don't want to use a lifeline on this, so... I'm going with
Well
C.
done, you just guaranteed
There we
yourself
go.
£1,000.
I have never heard the term Roman nose. That would be a first for me. I haven't heard of
So,
any of those
congratulations,
noses, really.
You're now guaranteed
Although I don't know if they're
£1,000
all
no matter
terms
what
for
happens.
noses.
Okay, going on. Question
I'm sure there were
6
some
is
joke
for
answers in there.
£2,000.
Jokes that only nose experts would know. What is the most important stone in an arch? The keystone.
So you think
The
it's
one in the middle.
A.
Keeps the two sides together.
You had £1,000 guaranteed.
And I
You've now got
have £2,000.
£2,000.
Thank you. I know my arches.
You are now just 9 questions away from £1 million and starting to look at some of the bigger jumps. But remember, the drops are pretty steep as well. Take a look at this for £4,000.
Plain and pearl are terms in which handicraft? Marquetry? What the heck is marquetry? Collage,
All right, take
knitting,
your time.
and
You've still got all 3
macrame.
lifelines. You've still got 50-50, phone a friend, and ask
Plain
for
and
a
pearl sounds like knitting. I think it's knitting. I would like some confirmation first, though. Anyone else think it's knitting or something else? Zayden says C. He says C. He seems very certain. We're gonna
You
go
don't
with
have to
knitting.
play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? It's the right answer. You've got £4,000. Well done.
We're so good at this.
Okay, going on. Question 8 coming up for £8,000. Take your time on this. You don't have to play. Here it comes.
With which song did Ken Dodd top the charts in 1965? The River, Promises, Happiness, or Tears? I have never heard of this guy, and I don't believe I've heard of any of these songs either, so...
So this question's for £8,000. You don't have to play this. Just be
Alright,
aware
we
that
have
the wrong
one
answer would
answer
cost you
A, one
£3,000
answer C, and one answer D.
£4,000 you've got at this moment.
That helps. Oh, Deepdale and Shu said C. I don't know if they were answering the previous question or this one, though. No Googling. Macrame. You're a little delayed there, Ronaldo. She says D. Alright, 3 of you said D, so we're gonna go
Are
with
you happy with
D.
that?
Tears.
You had £4,000.
I had
You could have walked away.
£4,000.
You didn't.
I didn't.
You've now got £8,000.
And now I've got £8,000. There we go. Ask an old person.
You'll win £16,000.
A lot of
if you
my
give me the
favorite music
correct
is from the
answer to
60s,
next
so-
question. It's number 9.
But I never
of
heard of the guy,
15.
so...
Take a look at it.
Could be a British singer. What is the first name of the French novelist Proust? André Proust, Ivan Proust, Victor Proust, or Marcel Proust. Ivan jumps out at me. Or Victor. I'm between Victor and Ivan.
Now, at this point, you could obviously walk away with
Although she was saying D. Marcel
or you could
Proust.
risk losing £7,000 and play the next question.
Alright, I'll
Final
go with you
answer?
guys.
Well done, you just won £16,000.
Apparently the wrong answer jumped out at me. It tried to attack me. Oh well.
You've still got all three
I guess I
lifelines
can't know
left.
everything.
50-50, phone a friend, and ask the audience. Now you've got £16,000. You can obviously take that money and walk away. You might as well have a look at the next question.
Right,
Take
almost to
your
my
time. It's
fourth
question number 10.
£32,000 check.
If you do decide to play it and give me the right answer, it's worth £32,000.
Where's Dingo today, by the way? He requested this game. And go figure, he's not here. He's usually here on Mondays. Philosopher Socrates killed himself using which poison? Strychnine? Cyanide, quinine, or hemlock? Hemlock sounds familiar,
You don't have to play this,
but cyanide
if you do give me a
could be
correct
as well,
answer,
but
you
cyanide
are
is a
guaranteed
fairly
to walk
new
away
thing,
with
isn't
at
it?
least 32.
Fairly new. It's one of those newfangled chemicals. Alright, you guys are saying D. That's what I thought. I was gonna go with hemlock, so there we
Is
go.
that your final answer? Oh, well done! You just won £32,000.
Man, I'm good.
Well done. You've now got a guaranteed check for £32,000, at least £32,000.
Hey,
Now,
Dingo's
you're now
actually
5
here.
questions away from £1 million.
What have you've just been
Next question
silently
is worth
lurking in the background, Dingo?
£64,000, and you might
Yes, you
as
did
well
request
play
this.
Whatever.
Unless I'm mistaking
can't
you with
lose
someone
for
else.
£32,000. You've already got
Pretty
that
sure you
guaranteed.
did.
Have a look at it. Here it comes. It's question number 11 of 15.
Who directed the 1996 film Fargo? Joel Coen, Cameron Crowe, Scott Hicks, or Anthony Minghella? I have not heard of any of these directors. I've heard of the movie. I think I
might as well
might have
play
seen
this.
it.
You've got nothing to lose.
Zayden is saying Joel Coen. She was saying same thing. Alright, everyone's going with A.
You were guaranteed a check for £32,000. I can now give you a check
There we
for
go.
£64,000.
Thanks, guys. Busy getting your
Now
Saturn
you're getting into
OSSC
really
capture card to
serious
talk
money
message to each
territory.
other.
The next question is
Lovely
worth
1080p footage.
£125,000, and you are just 4
That's
away from $1 million. Take your time. You don't have to play
Yeah,
it.
I got the retro
Here it
tank in
comes.
my HD Retrovision cables. Quite nice picture. The cranesbill is a wild species of what plant? Polyanthus, geranium, hydrangea, or crocus? I am not a plant expert by any stretch of the imagination. Alright,
Take
chat.
your time on this one. It's for a big £125,000.
Zayden and Shu are coming in
Serious
with
money.
B fairly quickly. Their answers exude confidence. Everyone's saying B.
Are you confident?
Alright, we're going with that. It's a unanimous answer. You have to be right.
Oh, you were doing so well.
And I'm still
But
doing
now
well,
you've
right?
done even better. You just
Oh,
won
thank you.
£125,000.
This guy's gonna give me a heart attack. We're doing so well. You're still doing well.
Now, you don't have to play this next question. It's entirely up to you. You've got £125,000 at this moment. But if you can give me the right answer, it's worth £250,000. Take your time. You've got £125,000 at this moment.
All right, we got this.
£250,000. Here it comes.
We're just approaching the hour-and-a-half mark on the stream. If we got the million right here, that'd be perfect. What was the first name of the writer P.G. Wodehouse? Pelham, Paul, Peter, or Peregrine? Peregrine. I mean, Peregrine makes sense because it's PG, but it could be just to throw me off.
Take your time, think carefully about this one. A wrong answer.
We got some conflicting answers. Dingo says B. Shu says A. We got a few answers for A. Shu knows this. He knows it. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, Shu. This is the second time I've trusted you today. You let me down last time.
You had 125.
You can make up for it here.
In your hand. You didn't have to play that last question. You could have walked away. You did play it. You've no longer got £125,000.
What? Oh, I do.
You've
I
now
got
got £250,000.
I'm gonna strangle you, pal. I'm gonna strangle you. All right, Shu, you've regained.
So there's a check.
You've regained my confidence.
£250,000.
I trust you again.
But we don't want to give you that. We'd like to give you the next check for £500,000. You are at this moment 2 questions away from £1 million. Have a look at it. Take your time. This is question number 14 of 15.
Your wife even said the answer. All right. Mogadishu. Mogadishu? Mogadishu. Sounds right. It's the capital of which country?
You don't have
Tanzania,
to answer this, but
Somalia,
at this point, you are
Zambia,
just 2
Zambia,
answers away
or Liberia.
from £1 million. Take as long
Tyrone
as you need
says
at this
B
moment. This is for half
my home country.
£1 million.
Well, that must mean that you would know this.
You could play for £500,000,
but then again,
but a wrong answer would cost you
Shu says B.
£218,000.
Zayden also says Somalia.
You don't have to play this if you don't want to. Is that your final answer? You had £250,000.
£500,000. Come on.
You decided you would.
Come on, we got this.
You lose £218,000 of that money.
There we go.
You just won £500,000.
£500,000.
500,000 quid.
All those quids, man. So many quids. This is it. The $1 million question. Alright. I have 3 lifelines. I'm gonna use all of my lifelines.
All 3 lifelines. Use them if you need to. That's what they're there for.
Alright. Don't bother answering this next question,
Fantastic.
guys.
£500,000.
I'm not looking at the
Now,
chat.
there's
I
a
mean, you
check
can
waiting
answer because
here
I'm not going to look
with
at
your
it
name
anyway.
on it for £500,000.
But I'm doing this on my own. I better be able to do it with 3
We'd
lifelines.
love to give you the next one, the big one. You are just one right
I can't
answer
possibly
away
fail.
from £1 million. Now have a look at it. At this moment, you can leave here quite happily with £500,000. But the next question, the final question, is worth £1 million. This is it.
Yeah, enough chit chat, pal. Let's get to it. £1 million. Which year did David Livingstone become the first European to see Victoria Falls? 1850, 1855, 1860, or 1865?
I can't believe how tense this is becoming. Please take your time.
It is tense. It is very tense. I'm using all my lifelines.
I just remind. Okay, you want to go 50-50? Use your lifeline.
I have no
Take
idea.
away 2 wrong answers,
I don't even
please,
have a guess.
leaving the right answer and the one remaining
Geography
wrong
in
answer.
years are my 2 weaknesses.
A and D go. B
1855 and
C
1860.
are left.
Those are very close. Very close to each other. Alright. Let's go with audience.
Okay, right. You've chosen to
And
ask
then
the
we'll phone
audience.
our friend.
Audience, get ready, please.
Let's
Let's
get my
try and
Irish-
help.
my
Fingers
Irish buddy
on
again.
Keypads now. Well, they're sure the answer is B.
88% say
Very strange
B.
bunch. Well, that's an
Holy crap.
overwhelming indication from the audience,
That's-
but what does it indicate? You don't have to go along
I'm
with
using
their
Phone a
answer.
Friend,
It's
too.
entirely up to you. Okay, you've chosen the
Although I
Phone a
don't know what
Friend.
I'll
Now
do
let's
if
call
he-
them up.
he says something
But just
else.
remember, you don't have to take their advice.
I'm going with B regardless. I don't care what this guy says. He's an idiot.
Hi, hello.
Hello,
Hey,
Steve.
it's my Irish
Chris
friend
Tarrant
again.
here from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Why, hi, Chris.
He's my only
He's a
friend.
bit of a favour, and they don't come
I met him
much
at the
bigger than
pub.
this, really, as favours. £1 million is in the balance on this question. Your answer could win your friend £1 million.
Don't let me down.
I'll give it my best shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
Steve, let's get on with it. One question,
Come on, Steve.
2 possible answers.
Don't let me down.
Obviously, we need only one
Say
from
it's
you.
B. I just want you to say
Right
it's
one.
B.
I'm pretty sure that this was the same year that association football clubs began to form. 1855. I hope that helps.
He says B.
Steve,
says
that's
B.
great. Thanks for your help. Thank you very
That's
much.
all I needed to know.
Well, there you go. Steve thinks the answer
All I
you should
need to
pick
know.
is B.
I'm saying B. Going with
Are
B.
you confident?
Yes. Yes, it's my final answer. My
Ah,
Irish
you've
buddy
been
from the pub
so
says it's
brave
right.
Going for all 15 questions.
He's never let me
I'm
down
afraid
yet.
Correct answers that count. And that answer is
Yes.
correct. You've done it. You have won £1 million.
Million pounds.
Congratulations. £1
I've done it.
Pounds, 15 correct answers.
Looks like everyone in the chat
Brilliant.
said it was B too. I was not looking at the chat. Not that I really needed to. I had all of my lifelines. Yes! £1 million. Everyone gets a Dreamcast. You get a Dreamcast. You get a Dreamcast. You get a Dreamcast. Take a look under your seats. You all have Dreamcasts. Although if you're watching this, you probably already have one. But you get another one now. There's me. Who's this Adrian guy? Adrian! What a measly 2,000 pounds. 1 million. We did it. Cool. In exactly 1 hour and 36 minutes, I beat the game. That's it. This game's done. I still haven't beat Who Wants to Beat Up a Millionaire. No pun intended. But I beat the official game. The real game, the non-parody game. I could win another £1 million. Just keep adding up my fortune. Buy more Dreamcasts. Let's just buy Sega at some point. If I get enough money, I will buy Sega. Everyone gets a Dreamcast too. That was good. It only took me, I don't know, 6 tries, 7 tries, 8 tries, I don't know. Not counting. Thanks for the help, guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Quite literally. Alright, well, that's gonna be it today, guys. That was a good stream. Won £1 million. Technically won over £1 million. I had 4 checks for £32,000. That's another £128,000 there. So £1,128,000 plus a few £1,000 here and there. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty profitable hour and a half. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the live stream. Thanks to Dingo for requesting this, and rest in peace to Regis Philbin. Even though the guy hosting this particular version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is not Regis Philbin. Some British guy. I'm sure you people from the UK know who he is. I don't. I'm familiar with him now. We're best buds. We got a psychic connection. I know what he's gonna say before he says it. Chris Tarrant. Yeah, my buddy Chris. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping me with these answers. I will be back, as usual, on Friday. Not for Worm's World Party, though. We are playing the game that you guys are voting on currently. I'm actually going to check and see where the votes are at the moment. It looks like Choo Choo Rocket might be the game for Friday, but it's a pretty close race between that and Gundam. Gundam's at 41%. Choo Choo Rockets at 51%. So you guys can check out the community section of the channel if you have not voted already. I'll post it in the chat. There you go. So you can vote for which game you want us to play on Friday. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for the stream for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.